Let's say that you wanted to go from zero to hero in any marketplace. The number one thing to do is not get your name out there. The number one thing to do is to actually build an item of value that people naturally want to come flocking towards. Now, if you think about it, over the residential real estate career, you've probably seen things like a CMA report, right? Like an annual report, maybe a quarterly report of what's actually happening with property prices in your local area. Now what we see is that agents have completely flipped that because we live in a world that's really about timely information. We live in a world where people want to know what's going on, when it's going on, as it actually happens. They want live news. They want breaking news, not literally sales that happened 90 days ago that were maybe 1, 2, or 3 interest rate increases ago. So what you've got to do is you've got to realize that the best information that you're ever going to have is ultimately what's been listed and what's been sold in your core market over the course of the last 24 hours. So what great agents are doing now is they're actually building out this email with a list of all the new listings and a list of all the properties that have been sold by any real estate agency in their area over the course of the last 7 days. And then they literally send that out that maybe on a Friday morning so that someone can see all the new listings and all the sales that have happened. And if you're a seller in that area, you go, okay, great, that one's similar to mine. I'm going to track that one to see what it makes. That one that was similar to mine has now just been sold. That can give me confidence about my sale price. Then in addition to that, that new one that's come on, geez, I'd like to go and buy that. Hey, that one I missed out on, but look what it made, so I can get a bit of an idea about the difference between the quote price and the sale price. That item of value then starts signing people up to, so that ultimately past market appraisals, people in the street can get a copy of that so that ultimately you build that value. And then every Saturday, maybe Saturday afternoon, you send out an email about what has actually been sold at auction and the auction results that have actually been achieved in your area if you're naturally in an auction-based orientation in your market. This is that basic idea. Build the item of value and you will build an incredible level of momentum. Now, if you think about it, we've been doing it for years with our coaching tips, with our daily email, with the podcast, with Alexander Phillips. And naturally, if you stay consistent in doing the actions, you'll be one of the sharpest agents in your marketplace. You'll know every listing, you'll know every sale and how it impacts the buyers and sellers that you're working with at any point. Now's the time to ultimately build that momentum and to become one of the great shakers of your marketplace because you're a part of the creation economy where you create opportunities rather than waiting for those opportunities to come to you.